NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to Tuesday, the 26th of January. And it's a Hurricane Tuesday if you're living in the Newcastle area school district. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee, because as we take a look at the top stories today, we have some enlightening news for you, and sports, weather, and a whole lot more. So don't go away. NewsWatch is straight ahead after these messages.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East, 724-658-9260, or Cedars North, 724-652-7657.
I am never getting married. Ever. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the numbers in life, talk to State Farm agent Michael Joseph in Newcastle. State Farm is there.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Welcome back to NewsWatch. And yes, as we get to these top stories today in Newcastle, PA, first of all, Mr. Nash and Miss yearage. Let me get that straight. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake. And enjoy NewsWatch with that first cup of coffee as we get to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. Now, who hasn't watched American Idol? Well, Isaac Cole from Emmleton, PA, he's going to be Thursday at the Confluence, right outside our door. And a great performer. Why don't you stop by? And that's Thursday at 6 p.m. Now, what else is going on at the Confluence? Well, this Saturday, it's the first Weddings and Beyond event. So you're going to want to check that out. It takes place from 11 to 3. You can call 724-946-2029 for more information on that. They have quite a few things going on. And remember, it's great just to go there, get a cup of coffee, and take a look around and see some of the great happenings there at the Confluence. Now, as we cruise through our top stories today, we get to see that there's a Mardi Gras. Yes, to benefit St. John's Church. And I'm going to take this opportunity to bring this up since you guys asked me so many things about it. Okay, I know that if you go to one of our sponsors, Perrotta Brothers, you're going to be able to check it out. And it's at the New Englander. Now, as I bring up more information on it, it says tickets will be available. They're $25. Once inside the event, your ticket will get you some beer, appetizers, a select few Mardi Gras themed specialty drinks, and alcohol at a cash bar. Now, they have a website. It's SJ for St. John's Mardi Gras.com. You must be over 21 to attend. As I said, Mr. Staff and Perrotta Brothers, Freddie Fresh, he'll be available if you want tickets. This is from 7 to 11 at the New Englander. So make sure that you check it out. It'll be a great time. If you get a chance, don't forget, and I emailed a couple people on this. This is that cornhole event, January 31st from 1 to 4 at St. Lawrence Hall. But let me tell you what else I did. Mr. Lou Bosco, he's in charge of religious education here in the Catholic community of Newcastle and does a lot of work with that. And I'm looking at being able to get him on as a guest to talk about his books and some of his expertise in that field. Now, we're going to return, and I got so much more here for you. But let's take a look at these messages and people that bring you community television in Newcastle. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Yes, friends, Chalella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalel & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalelandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out this. Hello, and good to see you again after those brief messages. And I want to remind you, because everybody wrote in to my brother-in-law, Dennis, and the one guy said, I don't always like watching the Patriots lose. Just kidding. I love it. There you go, Dennis. Just to show you how everybody else feels about the New England Patriots. But if you need to feel good, why don't you mark your calendar for February 20th? It's Lawrence County Habitat's Polar Plunge. Yes, go dipping your tootsies out at Moraine State Park in Portersville. Get a little wet, raise some money to put a needy family in a nice new house. And as we went through our top stories today, we had quite a few people talk about this Athena Leadership Award. Now, remember, the nomination has to be in by March 15th, and April 19th, they're having their function at the Park Inn by Residence in West Middlesex. Now, as we continue on through NewsWatch, we remind you that Women Alive, it's a conference sponsored by the Pittsburgh Diocese, and it's going to be April 16th down at North Catholic High School. Make sure that you have a chance to register and attend. It's eventbrite.com, and they have that information for you on tickets and what have you. Now, we're going to be right back with a whole bunch more after.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and this in Florida State said today it is settling a lawsuit with a former student who was allegedly accosted by a former star quarterback, and so the lawsuit is over, and that's all we'll say about that to protect the victims. And as you well know, the Super Bowl will feature the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. Now, last night in the NBA, Minnesota was at Cleveland, while the Boston Celtics were visiting Washington, and Miami was at the Chicago Bulls. San Antonio, Angelo, was up at Golden State. I knew you wanted to know that. And let's take a look at the Penguins and the NHL before we do anything else. Because those Penguins, what could you say? The snow was very, very good to them as they didn't have a game. And yes, tonight, they got the New Jersey Devils. Geez, and you know how those Devils are. They're a real pain in the patoot. Well, tune in. It'll be on Root Sports at 7. Well, it's at the console, so check it out. It'll definitely be on somewhere. Now, that was the Cedar Sports Corner, and we're going to return right after this quick timeout. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Welcome back, and congratulations to Mary Rose de Blasio. She attended the Education SFA conference and had a wonderful opportunity to meet some people. One of the individuals, Stedman Graham, who was the guest speaker, she shared moments with him and mastered that SFA reading information. You know, that's so important. Read to your youngsters and get them in the habit of doing those great things. This in from the Newcastle Police Department. crime in the city is down. How about that? I'm not going to go too much more into that because somebody will find something bad to say about it. But, you know, hey, that's a great, great thought as we move along. Now, I want to thank all those others who have been coming in so early and looking at our playlist for the next day. You know, a lot of people were jumping ahead trying to catch us on YouTube and what have you. What a great time. Now, 25 years of marital bliss. Yes. To Francine Sylvan, would like to give them a happy anniversary as they pass that milestone. And, you know, those are some good old-fashioned values that you can take with you. Now, we're going to come back and give you some sports, some weather, and a whole bunch more right after these messages. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Geno's in Mahoning Town for all your needs. Stop by Geno's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726.
Yes, NewsWatch rolls on and would like to welcome Jim Slayman to the NCTV45 family. And Kayla Yearage also wrote in thank you as we had those birthday wishes. You know, so many things going on in Newcastle. Now, Sherry De Lorenzo also said hello as we're just opening up our mailbag as people go in and friend us. Also, Laura Gilst, welcome to NCTV45. And Christine Pressner, glad to have you aboard. Now, the governor's office gave us some information. A historic snowstorm that unfolded Friday through Saturday across much of the southern half of the Commonwealth. The snowfall ended Saturday evening, leaving behind 2 to 3 feet of snow. You might recall that the Duquesne Dukes basketball team was pushing their bus home. You know, they said it was a very safe ride on the turnpike as people just took their time. Despite the devastating storm, there were no fatalities or major injuries. And that's a great thing to hear from the governor as he just came in and gave us that little bleep of information. So thanks there, Governor Tom Wolf. Now we're going to return with quite a bit more after these messages. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Hello and welcome back. Yes, it's time for You Got It Crane Room 45 weather. And last night, after that overnight low, Monday night's low, also 36. That will take us into Tuesday, where Tuesday's high under mostly cloudy skies will be 41 with a 40% chance of rain. Now, as we get to Tuesday night, the chance of rain decreases to 20%, and the temperature, well, it goes down to a low of 27 under cloudy skies. Your Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a high of 30. Partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low of 22. Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 32. And Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 26. Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 34. Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 29. And your Saturday, the sun comes out with a sunny high of 37. So the temperatures, after that rain moves out of these first 2 days, temperatures begin to moderate and not too bad. Just that cold gray January in western Pennsylvania that we've come to expect. Now, that was Crane Room 45 weather, and we're going to be back with so much more right after these messages. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those of you that are Apple TV viewers, Google Chromecast viewers, what we have in store for you, we put out a NCTV programming day every day, which allows you to watch some of the selected videos that we pick. Today's programming list will include the Martin Luther King Luncheon at the University of Notre Dame, Cook in the Castle with Salad Bacala, which is a salted cod salad, Men's Hoops Preview, Penn State and Ohio State, the LA Clippers in Cleveland, Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett will be performing, Walk the Moon, Michael Jackson, and yes, we have that Newcastle Blackhawk basketball game on. Plus, we got J&J. So, check out our programming day for some great quality entertainment. Now, we're going to return with a wrap-up right after this. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it for this Tuesday, January 26th. Let's not forget that if you live in the Newcastle Area School District, it is a Hurricane Tuesday. So make sure that you have the proper arrangements made. Otherwise, I can only think of one thing to say. Make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. J&J's up next. Watch that programming day. See you again tomorrow.
My hungry heart. Oh, leave me one thing before we part. I kiss to build a dream on.